BMJ, it is July 2nd. I'm trying to be astrologer friendly at 11:13 a.m. Ooh, that's a cool uplight. I could leave that on. I got an email from my trombone professor in college that the building that I grew up in was being torn down. It was nice to hear from Dr. Gifford, and a sad occasion, although I had seen it on Facebook. But to hear from him was kind of cool. Lots of mixed emotions about my music education experience as both the purpler and the beyond person that was floating around inside, not plugged in. We all got lobotomies last night. The brain stem had so much Ahriman whispers. They decided to roto-root it out in the light body. There was also, before that, a thing that resonated us so heinously. And when they took that out, it was also like, holy shit. We're actually getting somewhere now. There are some people that have not ever had adversity and anxiety, and they're going to be getting it after seeing some interactions in the local government that I watch. And it's going to shock people, but everyone's gotten a lobotomy as well. So if you're a person who was always magnanimous and felt like you never won, you have had it taken out, the resonator. And I doubt anyone's watching who was the other way, the opposite, the dementors and the tormentors and all the people who had an easy life that led to such self-entitlement that they didn't even consider other people. They are now equipped with a similar device because the OC wants to bring everyone to a place of love. And some of us are getting tough love from the OC to be able to stay. It is in the highest and best good, always considering that way, but it is not going to look that way to a lot of people. The World Cup. Wow. I'm trying to remember that game that I went to Belgium, and it just went to the wire. And watching the people wake up. Yesterday was incredible. with all of the stuff that they pulled out, and watching people relax and become alive. They have also determined micro-local is the way to go, and they are finding micro-local. So like people who would want to, possibly, but they aren't fixed enough. So they've definitely, Galactic Tom is delving deeply into every corner. And that was because I was watching just citizens talking to the alderman. And there was one woman in particular who I sounded as having a huge heart, but she could not express because she still had too much stuff and may not have had a Mercury that would have allowed her to say what she wanted to say. That person has been leaned into and will be getting, if not already has gotten, energies that will help her express. Oh, yes. And it has been heavily noted that female politicians had to fight to be at the level, I'm saying that in quotes, of the males. It is because they had lesser Mars. And so the people who will be helping us walk this out and continue into local government have received a special, beautiful Mars that will give them gravitas and presence without having to push. So there's been a whole lot, and there's more than this, so much more. The Cardinals lost last night, but there was an epic hat that fell off of Mason's head because he has all that hair. I love seeing the hat fall off and then hit the ground. So this is BMJ, and I'm not sure if I will do any more today, but that is all for now. I can't watch anything without something coming out of me. It either triggers me, they trigger me, or they see something in someone else and then find it in me. It's really seeming to be that we're past the really hard part, and everything that's coming out now is bonus. But it's way more than bonus. It is really cool to not have triggers. Of course, they're triggering me heinously to find the triggerings. It is all like neurons, axioms, brain parts in the light body. But I'm feeling it in my head. And I think, am I there? I don't know. I see a lot of sparkle. That's probably it for today. Also, one of the cats was a Lucifer, well, an Ahriman cat, which meant it had some sentience, and we all know those ninja assholes who scream. And after giving them a lobotomy, I guess that's the right word for brain removal, they installed something in it so that it could plausibly make different sounds for different needs And at the same time, they put something in me that would allow me to interpret. And that was really cool. Now, biocats did not have enough sentience to have a scream, just a random blah. Lori never even talked much until recently, and then he's got a cute little squeak. But he's been given something to allow him to know that his body might need something. And so that will also be interpreted. I just thought that was really cool, and I saw it happen, and we'll see what happens with it. But it really calmed Fry down a lot. And it is so hot. I am holed up in a dark room trying to not sweat. What is the temperature? It's 94 and feels like 109. We have one more day this awful, and we're up in this upstairs apartment, and it doesn't have very good insulation. But in this room, I feel pretty cool with the door shut and the other door covered so the cats can get in. I do not feel very talky because they're constantly killing brain cells. Okay, maybe I'm done now.